Alrighty, guys, welcome to the next match in EGFC Season 2. We have right now coming up St. John's University up against Manhattan College.
Howdy.
Ahoy. How are you doing,
Welcome
Sean?
back. Are we getting? we're just starting now. Awesome. I guess I made a very timely exit then and a re-entrance.
Look at that. You're here.
So yeah. Oh wow. So Knight and Waffle, the MVPs of Siena, in 20 to Niagara University's 5. And yeah, Dark Cat of all people being the MVP for Niagara University. You know, using that connection to his advantage. That's what we like to see. But yeah, we do got St. John's with a pretty good roster of players. They've got some talented, very slept-on players. They've got Thitko, who I believe plays Joker. They got Aloma Mola, who I believe plays Bowser.
I feel like every time we say Aloma Mola, like we've seen them here like multiple times.
We've seen them multiple times. I just forget they play every single time. I believe it's Bowser. We got Tendo, Fox player, Mr. Saturn. I'd have to assume that's a Nest player. If not, why is your tag Mr. Saturn? And we got No Mill, Cloud player. I honestly have forgotten. We've only commentated Manhattan College once, so I've forgotten a lot of their players. I know we've commentated Sam before, as well as Rizaluka. But I don't think we've commentated a lot of their other players as well. But I'm very, very eager to see who they got on their roster. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it
too. And before we jump into that, just want to, run by a couple of quick little announcements. Guys, you should be keeping yourselves nice and hydrated. I have with me 2 delicious beverages. I have a thing of black tea with some heavy cream in it because for very specific reasons. We'll talk about my beverage choices in a little bit. And I also have a massive thing of water. Guys, keep yourselves hydrated. Take care of yourselves. Number 2, get up and stretch every now and then. Keep that blood pumping. Keep those tendons nice and loose, especially hand stretches. Guys, hand stretch every single time that you play. It's really important, and I can't actually stress how important it is. Especially GameCube controllers. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not the most ergonomic controllers in the market, dog. They're really bad for your hands. If you're not stretching beforehand, you can set yourself up for all sorts of injuries, carpal tunnel and tendonitis, and anything that you can imagine. But with all of that being said, music to my
We're hopping into it. Woo!
Woo!
Hype. I'm hyped.
What do we got?
So, I believe we got Bitco playing Lucina against Rizaluka's Joker. I'm assuming that my man did not want to do the Ditto at all, which is weird because I feel like the Joker Ditto can't be like crazy polarizing, but Joker is a character that can, as with every Ditto, like your own character is your own character's worst and best matchup because he can punish everything that you do back onto him or take advantage of their weaknesses as well as play to their strengths, depending on the interactions that they find. But right now, Thitko not doing too bad, just keeping Rizaluka above him. Rizo managing to get that first 55 off pretty quickly as well on Thitko.
I feel like both of them are just still like feeling each other out. Nobody is like too keen to commit to any leads right now, which, and I kind of like that. They're just like swinging, resetting, both of them. They're just both playing like really passively. Tries to get that lead on the dash back there with the F smash, but not able to actually quite find it yet. It's a little bit too slow on the execution. Did not cancel their spot dodge and thus missed the punish.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing just kind of a back and forth. Both of these guys getting their hits. I would like to see Rizaluka. I'd honestly like to see both of them catch on to these. Oh my! I think my man held down the B button while pointing up for a little too long instead of just pressing it, and somehow got the misinput for what's it called? Down guns. It's the thing. The move itself is called down gun, but he just does it in multiple directions. So gonna be a little bit of an early lead right there, but Rizaluka gonna be cleaning it up with that excellent Arsene back air right there onto Thitko. I gotta say, we haven't seen Thitko's Lucina before, but it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really solid. It's like really, really patient. Like you see him like swing. He doesn't like want to push in too far. Had the right idea, but both of that could have been disastrous either way.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, down throw forward air, the Joker classic right there. We're seeing coming out.
Baby.
Oh my, yeah, a lot of these air dodges and down smash right there.
Yeah, can't be missing those tags. That's something that sets up those tag chases. Tries to go through the hard commitment to the out smash tag, but Luca just able to react, be able to punish that. I like the way that Luca's just like sitting at center stage more often than not, and it really unfortunate they missed space. Their down gun was not able to get the edge guard. How about this time around? Ooh, really good trade, very favorable for Ditko.
And yeah, okay, Rise of Luca getting a little too lost in their own sauce with those down guns right there. They were hitting a lot of them, but remember the hitbox is nerfed, so it is a bit more specific. You basically have to be positioned directly above your opponent for that move to work to its maximum capacity. And Ditko taking full advantage of that right there. Just continuing attack on the damage. Arsene is on the field right now, so we probably are going to see a snapback in terms of stocks real quick if Ditko is not careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Able to land that side, be just a little bit of damage. Just about anything the guys that look at this will do at this point will kill. They gotta cut this bleeding. No!
Oh!
Punish those whiff counters. Please, baby.
If you can't swing, just run in for a grab. You know, there's nothing that the other character will be able to do at that point. And that right there, perfect. The adaptation. And the AHA getting thrown out right there.
Haven't seen that move kill. That's a new one.
Yeah,
too.
neither have I, honestly. It does have like a good amount of base knockback to it. And my man fired it off right in the blast zone, right there, which is really good.
A little bit of extensions, and just like that, they've even done this game. I was about to say, Mamma Mia, pizzeria. That was a little
oh no, the counter, but he runs back. Oh boy, both these guys are so scared right now. They don't want to be giving up anything. Oh boy.
I feel like right now, guys, Luca's just like tunnel visioning a little bit too much. They're kind of playing in their own heads. Ditko just re-grabbing the ledge and rolling back on.
But we saw Rizo Luca going off stage a lot with these down guns most of the time, but now he's not really doing them as much anymore. More so opting to just hold down the ledge. And Guarantee gets this ledge trap, doesn't drop shield right there, but the F smash right back.
Finally, an F smash connected.
Man.
How many F smashes?
Spaghetti. You could tell both of them were so nervous. They were trying to go for their big kill move, and they just weren't able to get it. Oh boy, that was so scary. Jeez.
Damn. Honestly, there's like a fair amount of spaghetti that game, I would like to say. Counters, even on Wi-Fi, are pretty reactable and punishable. And I just kind of feel like the fact that Rizo Luca dropped several of those was just a little bit, it became closer than it needed to be. I think Rizo Luca just could be a little bit more comfortable with their character's dashback distance. They don't have to go all the way with the dashback just to be able to whiff punish, because of course you can cancel it into an F smash at any point during your dash. And as a result, they just kind of misspaced more often than not, or were a little bit too slow on their execution.
A little bit of a oopsie, a little bit of a oof. Coming out right there. But Rizo Luca going to be taking the first point from Manhattan College. How is Manhattan College? Because I know St. John's is an up and down season. They were forced to forfeit due to a lack of players and exams apparently last week. I know I've only seen Manhattan once. I've only commentated them once. I believe they did lose the one time we did commentate them. So I want to check how they've been doing so far within the league. And it seems like they have also had sort of an up and down season as well, just kind of alternating wins and losses here and there. Although I am seeing a little more losses than W's, but so far up to a great lead. St. John's is definitely a tough school to have to fight. And Ditko taking out the pocket Pika as well. My man just does not want to play the Joker Ditto.
Yeah, not at all. So how do you feel about this matchup, Pikachu Joker?
So this is one of the only matchups I would say that Joker definitely definitively loses. It's just that Pika really destroys tall, slender characters like Joker.
I do too, Sean. Anyways, right now, Ditko just holding down the stage super well. 80% lead for themselves right now. They're just doing a really good job of controlling the stage, keeping it the kill, and that's 0 to that baby.
Yo,
they're just
Pika. The pocket Pika going off really hard right now, and already the combo. It seems like Ditko has this Pika a little practice. I wonder why they opted for the Lucina game 1. beforehand, because this Pika's doing amazingly right now, just being super aggressive, just poking with these back airs. I'd like to see a little bit more shielding out of Luca right now. And yeah, Pika's lethal combo game and ability to carry Joker off stage. Joker's recovery while being a tether isn't the best recovery out there. If he gets kind of clipped at any point while he's trying to do it, he's pretty much dead.
Especially since Pika likes like a lot of stuff like, back air links. That's like pretty nice. That's like pretty easy to get on characters that do have like those taller, more slender models. Anything that's like a horizontal combo tool into itself, nest forward, like something along those lines. These are like the kinds of characters it usually really works on. But Ditko, this is quite the lead for themselves right now. I feel like Luca does not have a response to these approaching T-Jolts.
Ooh, almost going to be another stock right there, just barely avoiding grazing the blast zone. Good recovery right there to make it back, though, on Luca's part. Yeah, as you were saying before, Dara, like it's just looking like a bit of a struggle right now for Luca, as they kind of have been struggling to come with an answer.
You gotta mix up the DI on the up throw, because you can DI that, and you can.
Holy moly, this Pika's going off. Where was this Pikachu game 1? Ditko's going in.
Yeah, Ditko's going in, and he dragged down there into the down smash. Are they going to be able to get this edge guard? Wow, really good use of the T-Jolt there just to be able to tough out Joker's projectile. I mean, Ditko's just kind of killing it right now.
Yeah. Okay, good DI finally from Luca on that one. They've been caught by 2 Thunders thus far. Luckily trying to avoid this one right here. And yeah, I like the idea Luca is going for. Against Pika, you really have to shift into more of a defensive playstyle and trying to anticipate their landings most of the time. Joker does have big hitboxes that can contest with Pika, but if you're caught trying to whiff a grab or anything like that, Pikachu is the whiff punish master. So you're going to be eating a lot of damage and potentially a stock for that. And Ditko right there taking it super hard right there. Yeah, that's convincing.
That was a convincing, definitive 3-stock. Ditko just did not let Luca breathe at all. The punish was really, really solid. The edge guarding was really solid. Wait, what happened?
Apparently, Chaz informed me. I think I've Ditko confused with someone else, because Ditko does main Pikachu, which makes actually way more sense than playing Joker. I swear to God, I've seen them play Joker before, but maybe I'm overthinking or thinking about someone else on.
Sean, don't sweat it, buddy.
That's true. We've got a lot of. We've got 40 plus players to keep track of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Aloma Mola does play Joker. I forgot about that. My bad, chat. Thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow without judging me too hard. There are a lot of players we do have to remember in this league, and we don't get to see all of them every single week. So I'm very, very excited and very happy that you guys are kind enough to correct me on that one. But yeah, I forgot. Ditko does play Pika. Aloma Mola does play Joker. Tendo plays Fox. I forget who Mr. Saturn plays, and Nomil I know plays Cloud. So I've got most of their roster down. As for Manhattan College, I'm pretty much at a loss for most of their players and who they play. But waiting to see it. Very eager to see it as well. I was like, St. John's has a Joker. Who is it? Ditko or is it Aloma Mola? Because I know the other players. It's just the other ones do evade me.
I'm trying to think about like the adjustments that Luca could make going into game 2. But they kind of got slapped up a little bit.
They did get slapped up. I feel like they have to play a bit more defensively, not try to go for as many grabs, because grabbing Pika is something that you're probably almost never going to be able to do. Or you just simply pick a character that destroys Pikachu or does really well against Pikachu. I'd say the matchup is definitely a lot more closer than in previous iterations of Smash, but Ness, I'd say, pretty convincingly beats Pika. And what a character to counterpick right here. So we got the counterpick wars coming out over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and going in with the Ness. I mean, this is like one of the only matchups that like, Pikachu and Ness mains will like kind of go down. Like this is not, it's not awful for Pikachu, just not a great time. Nair does a good job of stuffing out a lot of what Pikachu does, and obviously you can't T-Jolt camp as much.
Yeah.
And we're already seeing this now, Luca. What a lead for themselves. You know what? I think playing it by matchup is really what you want to be doing sometimes. That's a Ness with no double jump. Ditko, you can't catch Ness's landings traditionally, At the floaty character, they can kind of mix it up a little bit. Unless they're constantly fast falling down, they're going to be doing different stuff.
Ooh, yeah. right here. And, you know, in this matchup, pretty much against Pika, you can't whiff really too hard. Great dare right there. Yeah, missing the air dodge right there. Super, super important to know what resources you can use. Ness does have a lot of recovery resources at his disposal in ways of deploying them. It's just a matter of being careful. And that T-jolt into grab back there, that was incredible. Oh, and the little bit of a lag spike right there, actually destroying that recovery. Going to be definitely Raizo Luca's favor. Kind of unfortunate for Ditko right there.
Right now, Liza Luca trying to fish through some of these landings a little bit. He was going for like a lot of dash back PK5. Ditko responding appropriately just by, you know what, going for full hop T-jolt, full hop T-jolt. It's 12%, nothing to really do too much about it. Can't link those double back hitters. Ness is a little tiny baby, and it's mid-percent, buddy. You're not linking nothing.
Oh boy. Okay, great up tilt right there. Wow, that's such a good option to use when in close quarters with Ness. It does have a little bit of startup since it starts from the back, but like it can definitely poke in front of you when you're not willing to approach. And Ditko, despite the matchup disparity here, like doing pretty good. Raizo Luca has to be a little bit more careful on these recoveries because he's been getting called out quite a bit for them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right now, guys, look at just going for a lot of dashback PK5s. Ditko not having any of it, just barely missing the kill on that. So unfortunate. That dash attack not going to be it quite yet either. This is like the point where like Pikachu definitely starts struggling to kill if they don't get a good smash attack. But you know what? They sure got it.
Yeah. Great down smash right there to sneak in and take the stock over Raizo Luca. And now we're just seeing the Pikachu combos being dispensed right now by Ditko. So much damage and great advantage right there from Ditko. Like, yeah, he's punishing all of these air dodges in from Raizo Luca super duper well. Oh, we're gonna see some damage here. DI out. Okay, good. He got out.
Yeah, just tried to go through the damage there instead of like any follow-ups like stage control. Definitely like a little bit flash control, and that's gonna be it. Oh my goodness.
That was such a fantastic place to use down smash. Not only did Ditko cross up the shield, but knew that since they were on the platform, it would drag them forward. That, yeah, you have a move that hits forward while your opponent's facing behind you. That was such a good down smash right there.
That was a
And
fantastic
Ditko looking super solid right there.
The adaptation of this game was really, really good. I want to say. I think Ditko kind of killed it. Yeah, Thitko, like in the beginning, was looking like a little bit tough, a little bit rocky. Just sort of getting used to like the matchup. I kind of feel like because you know what, that's Pikachu. It ain't that easy for Pikachu sometimes. But you know what, they looked at the way that Raizo Luca was playing. I think Raizo Luca overcommitted to a lot of those dashback PK fires. So sure, it's safe to throw out, but then they started eating T-jolt after T-jolt after T-jolt. The percent, you know, started really, really climbing. And then after Thitko was like so aware of that one option, they just started kind of jumping in for free. And if you let somebody jump in on us for free, GG, shake my hand, buddy, because that's pretty much the game at that point.
I gotta agree. Ditko just playing super masterfully right there. I would have liked to see a little bit more A-button moves, I feel like, from Raizo Luca. Nair specifically. Nair, I feel like, is the best tool in Ness's kit to deal with the quick aerials that Pikachu has. Great get-off-me tool. It's basically like playing against Tiny Sheik. You know, you want to be getting trades because Ness is probably going to be more likely to kill earlier than Pikachu, like just from on-stage interactions. Off-stage might be a little bit more of a different story.
Yep, but Pikachu's go for a lot of full hop. You know, T-jolt, you want to call out those jumps. You want to catch those landings because I feel like Pikachu doesn't have like a lot of resources to like stall and mix up. After they burn that double jump, what are they gonna do? Like quick attack? Like so you're gonna start like mixing up between like sitting and shield to anticipate and punish the quick attack, or just go through those PK fighters to catch the landing. But I feel like instead of going for those jump call outs, instead of going for like those jump punishes on the T-jolt, Raizo Luca tunnel vision into catching landings. So dashback PK fire after PK fire. In the beginning, they worked, but I just think that Goat did a much better job of adapting that game.
Yeah, well said, honestly. Next up, we are going to be seeing No Mill and Cross face off. No Mill being the Superstar Cloud player from St. John's University. I'm not too keen on who Cross plays, but that is a cool tag. Nonetheless, I think Cross is a great tag. So that's pretty much all I have to say on that front. But yeah, we've seen a lot of really good gameplay from No Mill. He's definitely one of St. John's, I'd say, stronger players on their roster. Honestly, St. John's just has a very solid roster overall. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they got at their hands and feet. You know, what they got at their disposal what kind of combos are they gonna dispense on the opponent. So we're just waiting to get both those guys in the lobby. But Ditko blazing quite a good lead for didn't only dropped one game, and they only dropped a stock, or rather a point.
I don't mean to cut you off or
game.
anything, but I will be back in half a second.
Okay.
Because as you put it, sometimes nature
do be ringing on my phone sometimes and being
so
like, hey,
I'll be back momentarily.
Anyway, but yeah, so just a really, really solid play from Ditko that last set. 7 points being tacked on, a lot of damage being racked and stacked up right there. It just seemed like Ryzoluka looked a little overwhelmed by the amount of combos that Ditko was dispensing, and also just using Pika back air immaculately, dash attack to follow up immaculately. Those thunder kills really came in clutch, and not anybody can really face off against Ness super well as Pika. That matchup can be a little difficult if you don't know how to get in. But regardless, we are getting into it once again. We've got Cross from Manhattan College repping the Blue Robin against Nomil from St. John's. This matchup can be a little weird. I feel like both these characters, having swords, have a good amount of range at their disposal. They both have pretty decent projectiles at their disposal as well. But already we're seeing the explosive amount of damage that Nomil is doing with these links into Cross Slash. Cross Slash is such a powerful move to link up, but no jump left on Nomil. Cross doing so much damage out right now, managing to make it back to the stage. We definitely got a good game here, folks. I gotta say, Manhattan definitely came to play with their roster today. Nomil trying to go off stage right there with that climb hazard, or rather, that aerial. Wow, managing to get off the ledge and get through the arc fire. That's huge, honestly, because arc fire does have a little bit of end lag on it as well. So if you can get past that move with relative ease, you should be fine. Now, Mill getting called out. I love how he's not getting dissuaded at all, just trying to recover as much as he can. Cross, though, calling out these jumps with the neutral. That's another really great thing that Robin has in their kit, is that Robin is able to call out these aerials with anti-airs. Like forward air and nair. They're such good, quick tools to pick off jumps in the air. And Cloud is a character who do be jumping. So honestly, really great first stock, though, by Nomil being taken off. Already doing so much damage on the second stock, just probably looking for a link into a cross slash. I know that limit also gives Cloud an additional stat boost, making him just a little bit faster. I forgot what other stats it boosts as well, but
Probably one of them. But that being said, this is looking really, really good for Nomil right now. Saving that double jump, that up B actually going to come in super clutch. I don't think they would have had enough horizontal drift with the up B to get back onto the stage. Runs up and limit cross slashes them. They're up 3 stocks to 1. What happened when I was gone for the
Nomil happened. Nomil put in work. Cross was doing some good stuff earlier on too, but Nomil has just been able to get so much damage on. That being said, the fair out of shit. I gotta say, this is probably the crispiest connection we've also had this entire night.
God bless.
Seeing no stutters, just clean, quick gameplay.
Nomil!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That was insane! Somebody clipped that. That was crazy. That was insane by Nomil. Nomil just didn't know the meaning of restraint. My man just kept going in with the double dip. My man double dipped that chip real hard, and he got it. He got the spike. That was sour spot fair to sweet spot fair. That was insane.
That was just ridiculous. What happened?
Cloud does build momentum really well. When you have a Cloud player with momentum, it can be really scary because he's so fast and his tools are so overwhelming. He's also got a large amount of range at his disposal and some kick-ass frame data to boot. So my man, once he picks up that momentum, it can be super duper scary dealing with the Cloud, especially since cross slash does so much damage. If you get a limit cross slash too, that can kill not super duper early, but depending on where they are in the stage, you can kill. There are true links into those moves as well. Cloud has that super fast back air. Fair, also an incredible tool that we've seen quite a bit from Clouds in this game, and Nomil just not letting up. He just went in.
The damage output. How do you take that stock so quickly? Did you see goodness, Cross's percent just climb off of just a couple of hits? Nomil, I've got to say, Nomil's punish is super clean. They know all of the follow-ups so well. They knew how to extend. They knew how to push. Yeah. I mean, that last sequence was just unbelievable.
It's important to know how far you can extend your advantage state. A lot of people call it quits earlier when they don't. You can read the room sometimes and really maximize your advantage or how much damage you're putting on, even into a stock. Your combos don't necessarily have to be true. You just have to have a good bearing on what your opponent can and can't do when they're put in a predicament, either on or off stage. And No Mill knew exactly what to do in that situation. Just really stellar gameplay right there.
Wow. Alrighty, so going into game 2, we're gonna be seeing we're gonna be going back to Battlefield. I don't know how I feel about the stage, like especially since it like gives you like a lot of ways to get in on Robin, and I don't know, Cloud just does so well juggling here.
Yeah, for real. And we're seeing Cross did have some good aspects of their gameplay as well, especially with these fairs. I feel like out of shield, like it's probably Robin's best anti-air tool to deal with characters who jump in your face a lot. Because the sword does go forward.
Yeah.
Really good recovery right there, avoiding the cross slash. But no
Avoiding
Mill.
the cross slash, good coverage, using that F tilt, just gonna be hitting the Arc Thunder. That was insane. That was really, really smart. I like that a lot, actually.
No Mill being very, very aggressive. I would like to see Cross like just back up and try to anticipate these approaches with maybe some arc.
And that's exactly what they're doing. They're just like backing off a little bit, throwing out a Thunder. Such a good little poking and interrupting tool. And just like that Cross, able to set up the reversal, but unfortunately misspacing that first arc fire. Gonna be dropping the ledge trap preemptively. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that up B.
But they got away with it.
They got away with it, yeah. They mixed up their landing. No Mill was so confident they're going to land on the platform. And just like that, burning their limit as well. This is looking like a much better game for Cross, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, this is how we saw the last game start as well, though. We are seeing some adaptation from Cross as well. But excellent Tiger Woods PGA golf swing right there. Going to be taking that stock. This is what we saw the last game, Dar. Like, as soon as No Mill took the first stock, they just rode that momentum all the way into the W, trying to charge limit off stage, getting picked off by that Elf Thunder there. Yeah, Cross doing a lot better of using their projectiles this game, I would say, compared to the last game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got to say, No Mill has some really good responses to a lot of these projectiles. Oh my goodness. No Mill came here to farm some clips. Unbelievable.
Cross looking like an Oreo right now because they're getting dunked.
Woo!
Every single time. Like, No Mill has been so good at hitting those sweet spot fairs over and over and over again. And Cross, like, Robin does pretty well off stage. Like, Elwind can take him far. Air dodge is really, really good as a mix-up. But No Mill is just keeping the chase on so well.
Yeah, he's just keeping the chase and he's applying the pressure. He's covering these options. He's like flipping a coin like, am I covering low? Am I covering high? And it's really making a lot of these edge guards, like, I have a chance to die each time, which is just terrifying. Goes through the hard commitment to the up smash there. Yeah, arc fire into forward, really, really basic. You know, that's your bread and butter. That's what you got to nail. And just like that, Cross has brought it back almost even, but they got to get back onto stage somehow. No double jump.
No double jump, but still, yeah, I like how they are deciding to retreat to the top platform because Cloud's vertical ascent isn't the quickest a lot of the time. You can't really reach top platform as easily, especially on Wi-Fi. So I like the retreat to top platform right there. It's very, very smart.
Yeah, and being at ledge against Cloud is just such an unfortunate place to be. Fantastic spacing of those arc fires. Cross looking so confident all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, that's huge right there for Cross. Like, completely dispatching No Mill's limit right there. However, they are fighting themselves off stage again. Mill trying to go for these sweet spot fairs or something. Gets the F tilt out there.
Greedy. They got so greedy with that one. Didn't finish it off though. Tries
no
to go
fire! For the tome is gone. My man forgot he returned the book to the library.
Just barely being able to get the goal out in time, and that is not going to be a quite yet. Pops out of the arc fire. This is a completely even game. Oh my gosh, No Mill has limit on deck.
Oh, no. Reach ups to go for Climb Hazard out of shield. Tried to get the mix-up right there to get that kill.
Up tilts to arc fire. That's basic and timing was just genuinely immaculate.
Arc fire has ran out for Cross, so this is No Mill's time to really get in, I feel like, because all they have at their disposal left is the electricity. The 11 sword coming out, and that is going to take the stock. Managing to catch that jump back right there from No Mill. I think they could have survived that. I think that was just a misty eye. But yeah, one thing about playing Robin is you have to be conscious of the resources they have. If they run out of the book, I don't know how much time it takes, but it takes a considerable amount of time before they get that fire tome back, and that's pretty much Robin's main zoning tool that keeps a lot of people out. So once that fire is gone, they're pretty much only forced to rely on neutral B, which does have a little bit of startup. So I feel like No Mill could have capitalized. Instead, they opted to stay on the other side of the stage, try and charge limit, and you have to really look for your opportunity to approach a lot of times, especially in a matchup against a zoner as powerful as Robin.
Yeah. Wow. I have never seen somebody make so many fantastic adaptations over
Oh,
the course of a
wow.
game. Because Sean, I want you to look at. Well, you can't really look at me right now. You can look at me through our video capture.
I
Sean,
could.
Cross got bodied game one.
Yeah.
Cross got smacked. Cross got slapped. Like it just like it was not looking great for Cross. But the movement, the spacing, the timing, and the arc fires from Cross were so good in game two. Like No Mill was still like really momentum based. Like once they got going, they were going. But Cross kept it so steady. They were interrupting No Mill every step of the way with those thunders, with those projectiles. And this is a game three that I was not anticipating at all. After the end of game one, I did not see a future where Cross would win game two. But they did, and you know what? I'm really impressed by it. And they kind of made me eat my own words. So you know what? Good on Cross, because they're kind of killing it right now, I have to say.
Yeah, I can agree with that as well. That being said, wow, I don't know where we're gonna go for game three. It seems like the pacing of the game has been back and forth that time, but this time I don't know who's gonna take it. I wonder what stage they're going to go to, because now that Cross has proved that they can clap back on Battlefield, I wonder what stage we're gonna go to. Here in a Pokemon team. Yeah, I'm here in PS2, I think. Yeah, so PS2 coming out right there for No Mill and Cross going at it right now. This is huge for Manhattan College. The lead has already been extended pretty far in terms of St. John's. If Cross can take this, they will be taking out one of St. John's strongest players, as well as securing themselves on some points on their end.
Ooh, I like that choice to go for the afterglow there. They tried to cover the platform tech chase, but unfortunately wasn't going to be able to send him that way. Going to be popped out of the climb hazard, unfortunately, as well. That's just the nature of multi-hits, baby. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh my gosh.
At the top. I like your
What a
cut,
catch
G,
on
just
the
a
jump.
little off the top.
Just kind of shaved him off a little bit. Just
Yeah, a little bit. Just a trim. Just a trim.
Gave Robin a fade. Oh my gosh, yeah, those arc fires from Cross are starting to be really, really well spaced. They're doing it from a pretty safe distance. To the point where they can't really get punished for it. And that is Cross with a lead. That is the first time I've seen that all set.
Yeah, really good stuff right there from Cross with that up air right there. Really nice catch. That move can catch landings as well as be really good for catching in the air. Oh, No Mill keeping the jump, but that's going to be the stock right there. He got a little too greedy off stage.
That's what happens when you overextend. You burn that double jump, baby, and you're just a goner. Just like that, all of a sudden, last stock, up 2-1.
No, he's turning up, though. We're seeing the antithesis of game one here. Cross is going in. It's almost like he like, something like in Freaky Friday when they swap bodies. My man just swapped bodies with No Mill in terms of momentum. Like he just stole all of No Mill's momentum right there.
Ooh, almost catching that jump. But really, really good whiff punish on the F smash there. Cross gonna get juggled for a little bit of percent. Tries to bait.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
That's it, baby.
Oh
that was amazing.
Cross.
It seems our fates are joined.
Cross with the comeback right there. That was incredible. No Mill, yeah. No Mill got a little too lost, I feel like, in his own sauce, and against a character like Robin who can really catch you off guard, like, it's got to be rough. But Cross is going to be taking that, bringing it back to Manhattan College, giving them an impressive 6 points to St. John's 9, I believe, right now. So the lead has been closed in a little bit. That is huge right there for the pace of this.
That was massive. Yeah. No Mill in the beginning was just like kind of.
That was a great set. That was a great set.
Yeah, it was so back and forth, and like the middle set like was just like so close. It was like so even, but I think ultimately Cross just like. I feel like what No Mill is really, really good at is pushing their advantage, but you guess wrong off stage once, you commit the wrong way once. And that's it. That's suddenly your stock just gone.
Yeah.
And Cross being able to recognize the position at which, like, when Cloud is jumping and burning his double jump off stage, well, ideally he should be able to take the stock there. And he did a fantastic job of it. And he spaced himself super, super well. And I think the best part of that entire game was when Cross arc fired No Mill, dashed in, baited the up B, dashed back,
crazy.
and did another arc fire.
Oh,
and I just saw that, and my brain just like, it just kind of exploded. You know, it was such a smart play. It was beautiful. I was very happy with that.
Yeah,
That was so
that was a very hectic, and the momentum shifted really quickly in that set to Cross's favor. You know, that can be the pitfall of Cloud. You know, if your resources are blown, there's only so much you can do to make it back to the stage, especially against a character like Robin, who is terrifying both on and off stage. That being said, we are moving into the next set of the night. We got Alomomola repping his Joker. Remember that? Remember he played that character this time against Sans My Man, who I don't know who they play. I think we've seen them one time. I forgot who they played though. I feel like that's like a Game and Watch player tag. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know. Sans My Man.
Sans My Man.
Sans Ma. M-A-H.
My Man.
Man. Sans
I'm
My
sorry.
Man.
I didn't say the tag correctly.
So yeah, Joker though being a very potent character on the roster doesn't really lose too many matchups. So you know, perfect character to pick, I think, into whatever character Manhattan College is going to be throwing out. You know, Joker's kind of a Swiss Army knife. He can cover a lot of matchups in a multitude of different ways. That being said, though, we're gonna see what Sans pulls out. This is huge for Manhattan College if they have the momentum back in their favor just a little bit after that one. If they can keep riding it, they can maybe score themselves an upset over St. John's if they keep it up. But got the score at 9-6 right now.
9-6. That's pretty good for like a game too, because like
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, in the EGF so far, people have established their leads super early on, and then they just kind of held on to it because, you know, it's so much easier to keep that kind of momentum going. So to see a comeback like that at this point is really nice, and that means we're going to be seeing a whole lot more even games ahead of us, which we don't have all that often. It's almost always like one school just bopping the other.
Yeah, that can be true. Regardless, we are going to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious to see what character they have at their disposal. What character they're gonna send out.
I'm curious too. So while we wait for them to jump in, we're just gonna run quick by a couple of quick little reminders, guys. My iced tea. You guys should be keeping yourselves nice and hydrated. I have here a nice big old bottle of water. Yeah, come on, guys, just do it. Self-care, yeah. And I also have a thing of iced tea with some heavy cream in it, no sugar, unsweetened. So you owe it to yourselves to drink a nice, delicious beverage, something along those lines. Guys, please, for the love of God, stop sweetening your teas. It just masks up all of the delicious aromatic qualities of the tea itself. What else? Oh yeah, you want to go up and stretch. Just get around, you know, make sure your blood is nice and pumping, nice and circulating throughout your body. You want to make sure your tendons are nice and loose. And yeah, do some hand stretches before you pick up a controller, guys. You take care of yourselves, you know.
Well said, honestly. Like, yeah, just take care of yourselves. Do the best you can to keep your health up. That way you can play and learn to the best of your ability at all times. I believe we do have both players stepping into the arena at this point. So let's get this show on the road here.
Yeah, exciting. Oh, and also I was just gonna say, guys, if you aren't doing so already, you should be following EGF SSBU on twitch.tv. Doesn't cost anything to do that. You could also be following House of 3000, Fan9S, and myself, if you really want to, though. That being said, Alomomola with the Joker up against.
Oh boy, Sans My Man playing Sonic.
Playing Sonic. You know, not too far off from what I was going to guess. You know.
Even though every character in this game is kind of like a video game icon, you know, you can't. Sonic, I feel like is just like a very classic character in his essence. That being said, though, we're already getting hot 44 done by Alomomola already off the start, just knowing to be very, very grounded, staying shielded when Sonic is revving up that spin dash, and I love he's punishing the end like really, really nicely. I feel like Sans should be starting to mix up a little bit with homing attack after the spin dashes, but regardless, mounting a little bit of a comeback thus far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is looking like a pretty good lead for Alomomola right now, and I feel like Sonic's not exactly a character that's going to be like kind of swinging momentum for themselves. They just kind of like hold on to like their position for a long time, and obviously when you got a deficit, that's not exactly what you want. Alomomola about to have the big funny man on deck, which means that stock probably going to vanish.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
and we're
so
seeing
those back ends.
and that's very, very important. That is going to be your main kill move. It's pretty nigh unpunishable, I'd say, unless Joker spaces it like really, really badly. But like our send back air being very tough, and now pretty much Lamana hunting for the starting damage, already doing down throw back air to net himself some 31 damage right there. That is very, very powerful. Yeah, maximize your ascend usage as much as you can. That's exactly what he's doing right here.
Absolutely, and right now, Alomomola trying to convert it off of the back end of the neutral, or perhaps like a dash attack or something, but I feel like they're just doing such a good job of just keeping Sans, my man, off stage.
Oh boy. And I like how they're just holding it down, like not overcommitting too hard, not fishing for anything, just waiting for Sans to kind of mess up a little bit, staying in their face, kind of asserting pressure.
Ooh,
and that is going to be the weirdest stage spike I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even know that could happen.
And honestly, I didn't know that was going to happen either. That is just unpredictable, unreactable. That is such a nasty, nasty position to be in. I definitely felt Sans, my man, on that one. Alomola is just like playing solid, not letting Sans play the game that they want. They're not giving them the space to be able to charge stuff up. That F smash not going to be killing quite yet, but what a fantastic snipe on the tether.
Yeah, great edge guard right there with the spring. Very, very good tool because it drops kind of slowly to kind of bonk the opponent on the head and knock them out of whatever recovery they're going for. It can set up for another attack or even just completely finish the job right there. Alomomola still holding this lead very, very nicely, not really letting the momentum shift too far out of his favor thus far. Wow, great up B right there to catch the jump out. That was such good awareness on Alomomola's part to knowing.
It's a command grab, right? It goes through. Yeah. That's such like a good way, because at that position, like a lot of people just default to sitting in shield, waiting for you to like overcommit to an unsafe aerial and then try to reset the situation. So like having a vertical command grab like that is just so useful.
Oh boy. Okay, just posted up at the ledge, not trying to give up as much space as possible. Still got a pretty fresh Arsene on deck. That back air is going to actually clean it up right there. I feel like they might have been able to win that.
DI was a little bit sus.
Yeah, it's a little questionable. We're seeing some questionable DI today.
Yeah, that was a little bit sus. I'd vote it off, if I'm going to be honest. But that being said, I think Alomomola just played it super solid. They did not give Sans the space that they needed to be able to just charge in and do like the mix-ups on shield. They edge guarded super well. They corner pressured super well. Gotta say, Alomomola looking kind of coming in hot, coming in spicy.
I'll be right back once again. It's not nature calling, but I just got a delivery that I need to bring in real quick.
That's okay, Sean. I'll be holding down the fort, carrying as usual. I'm kidding. I don't carry the commentary. Just want to say thank you to everybody in the chat who did pull through just to come and listen to us talk about some video games. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. We wouldn't be commentating had it not been for the fans. And yeah, so I'm trying to think about like what. I think stage was pretty important. I think the stage is definitely way too small for Sonic because he needs a certain amount of space. He needs like some charge time for himself, just to be able to get going with stuff like spin dash. Otherwise he's just going to be rushed down. He's not going to be able to get out of disadvantage, I feel like, and he really won't be able to play his game. So I won't be surprised for game 2 if we're going to be seeing something like PS2 or Kalos or FD, anything that's nice and big and flat. Something along those lines. So we'll just see what happens there. So, and then also like Alomomola, I really like the way that they're like mixing up between some of their fishing and some of their baits. I feel like when they didn't have Arsene, they were playing like really, really passively and just sort of playing for hits, playing for stage control. But then as soon as they got Arsene on deck, we saw those back airs come out. And that's not like such a bad thing, considering that like the opponent's not used to that. They have to like quickly adjust and understand what they're looking at,
Yeah, I completely agree. And we're getting back into it right now. Taking it to PS2 of all stages. It looked like Alomomola had a really good grasp on how to deal with Sonic, just in terms of staying grounded, not charging too far ahead. Instead of trying to charge ahead at Sonic and getting called out a lot, they've been kind of just trying to hold down center stage and keeping control of space as much as they can, which is really, really important against Sonic. You don't really want to be caught rushing in too much against him.
But now, like, take notice of like the pacing of this match. This is already looking like a lot closer, a lot slower. Sonic definitely has like the space he needs to be able to maneuver around the platforms in this kind of a stage. Hits a spin dash into the up air and then able to follow it up with another neutral beat. That was really, really good.
Oh boy. Trying to go for it all right there with that up smash in a Lomola and going off. Great edge guard right there with the back air. Yeah, I don't think Sans was able to expect that too much.
Yeah, no, they're already going low. They didn't want to bring the resources at that point. Alomomola did a good job of just following the drift. They committed low and they got rewarded for it properly.
Oh boy. Yeah, just really solid play coming out from Alomomola right now. Like, I'd like to see I feel like Sans, my man, needs to just slow it down just a little bit. Like, Sonic does a really great job of dictating the game at his pace a lot of the time. You know, maybe try to bait approaches or whiffs in from Alomomola and then really capitalize. Because Sonic, at his core, is just a big whiff punish character. You know, he's got tools that can whiff punish automatically. Okay, tried to mix it up right there.
We try to go through the down air on the shield. They're not able to find any of it, though. Right now, he's definitely like struggling to get those kills. Tries to go through the... Man, what are we calling those? The fobble?
The fobble, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that out loud. Leo loops.
Listen, there's some crazy tech names out there. I think LaFable is definitely one of the tamer ones.
J-Dogging is definitely up there as well.
J-Dog? What's J-Dog?
That's King DDD up B over the ledge. Officially dubbed as the J-Dog. That being said, though, yeah, like, again, like, Sonic, like, just keeps it really slow and steady. I feel like the pace of the match is, like, gonna kind of stay the same for a while. Yeah, ooh, good 23% tries to tech chase with up smash. Not able to find it, though.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're seeing Sans get a lot more damage now. He's trying to do also another good thing that Sonic does, which is catch landings quite a bit. I gotta say, he's been doing a great job of catching Alomomola's landings. Ooh, just gotta be very careful. Ooh. Don't try not to roll in on Joker of all characters, especially when Arsene is out. Gotta be very careful of that.
Yeah, absolutely, and a good punish on, like, just, like, sort of skidding back, not gonna be jumping or mixing it up from there. And now how's Alomomola gonna be able to get the Sag good? They're just not.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, back air gonna be coming out right there. Interesting.
And 73%, I still feel like they're gonna be holding on to the stock for a while, unless they get like thrown off stage and like, you know, hit by up B or something.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Ooh, buddy.
Wow, the AHA actually stopping the spin dash right there.
It is nice with the hitbox, yeah. Just kind of like a nice little clank, but you know, because of the diagonal trajectory of it, more often than not, I feel like Sonic just really was able to spin through it.
All right, so I gotta say, Sans adapting a lot better than he did first game. Great catch on the roll right there. Just gonna be deploying that Sonic F smash. Very, very powerful and quick move coming out right there. And now Alomomola's got to sweat a little bit because one good link from Sonic can even this game right back up.
And there we go. That's exactly the links that you're talking about. Did you see the range on that F smash?
Oh my god! And he's overlapped him.
That's it.
Alomomola's confidence is like now being kind of forced to play on the back foot a little bit.
Neutral being supportive. But it's Joker, baby. Just need one hit.
Oh god.
That's
I thought that could have been it right there.
Ooh, I really like the fact that they just immediately went through the cross-up and reset. That was so risky. But Alomomola, unfortunately, overcommitting to one direction and not covering the other side, not able to get any kind of punish whatsoever.
Oh! His kneecaps are gone.
His kneecaps are gone. Is he going to be able to...
No, saving the jump and managing to make it back. Didn't catch the landing. This is so scary now for both players. Sans, my man, taking this game back completely. He's just got to win pretty much one more interaction. He's looking good. Alomomola still trying to look for this edge guard right here, holding on to ledge control as much as he can. Almost Arsene back up too, so Sans has to be careful, and that's gonna be it.
They could have shielded. They had time to shield. They landed. They had time to shield. Oh no!
That was insane.
No.
What? Bruh.
Wanna know what I think just happened?
Momentum shift, and also
I think
getting scared.
I think they mistimed the landing shield. I think they meant to. I don't think they meant to. I think, yeah. I don't see a scenario where Joker wouldn't have been able to land and shield it.
Wow, that was so unfortunate. I feel like right there for Alomomola, they had that game in the palm of their hand, and they started getting caught.
So getting caught. They started
on the
getting
back
blended a
foot,
little.
yeah. And then once you get knocked down, it can be a struggle to get up sometimes against Sonic, because once he starts building momentum, it can be really scary. You're just like, how do I deal with this onslaught of projectiles and what he's been doing to me? Like, that was insane right there by Sans, my man. And he managed to sneak by that game with one stock. Manhattan is definitely keeping it a good fight. St. John's does have a strong roster, but Manhattan College proving, hey, we got some strong players too. This next game is so crucial for the rest of this crew battle, because I think it determines who might.
This is like one of the closest crew battles we've seen in a.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. I can't agree with you more on that one. But and then we just got the Wii Shop channel music.
Yeah, it's relaxing. It's calming. It's nostalgic.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I grew up on. The Wii wasn't my first console. My first console was, well, I had my own like gaming computer since I was like a toddler, but I had like the DS Lite, the DS Lite 2, baby. And then yeah, I think we got like a Wii at some point. And I just remember like opening up the shop and seeing all those retro games on sale for like $4.99 and thinking to myself, damn, I really wish I could buy that. Oh well. And then I went to go play like Rock Band and Just Dance. Good times, man. Good times.
I think my first handheld console was Game Boy Advance. And my first home console was the GameCube. So I pretty much grew up with Smash, honestly, since I was like 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah, my first one was Brawl. But I played it like I was like 8.
Yeah.
I was like 8, and then I remember like the day like 3DS demo was like available. My friends and I downloaded it. Man, I played Little Mac and Pac-Man on my little 3DS.
Technically, though, I've been gaming since I was a kid on my computer, where I played like they had these CD-ROM discs called Jumpstart, and they'd be like educational video games, and they're honestly really fun from what I can remember. Like nostalgia might be blinding me a little bit, but I had a whole bunch of CD-ROM games that were like super duper fun. I feel like nobody talks about them enough. They were honestly super formative for me, I feel like. Anyway, hopping back into it, and yeah, game three. Holy moly, we're seeing a lot of game 3s today. At least in this set, I feel like we saw game 3. In fact, I think every single set we've seen a game 3 so far. We got Sonic music.
Live and learn, baby.
As soon as we heard that, meow, we're just like, oh god, we're in for it now.
Oh boy,
and,
Sonic empty. He's gonna try to spin dash, and he's gonna try to mix you up. It's painful sometimes. You just gotta inch your way closer. And closer.
What was that? Was that like the last hitbox of falling up air into F tilt? Did I see that correctly? That was the most insane conversion I've ever seen in my life. That was crazy.
That looked silly.
That looked really cool. Wow.
I think that was definitely interesting. I don't know about cool, but yeah, you know what? Good awareness on Sans' behalf to be able to pick that up. Their stock just disintegrated. One read from Joker. One read is all he needs, and all of a Sonic, that's a dead Sonic, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, we did see this last game as well. Lomamola. That's a tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast, but he definitely got caught on the back foot quite a bit. I think he rested on his laurels a little too hard, and then Sans, my man, started to adapt quite a bit. That being said, it's looking a little bit the opposite this game. It seems like Lomamola has no intentions of letting Sans, my man, run away with this game at all. As he's really just been hanging tight on the ground, really. My man has not been overextending really too much. Oh boy. That being said.
Ooh, good catch on the jump. Not going to be able to take anything else from that quite yet. Just barely stuffing out that F smash.
That's risky.
Joker would have low profile through that either way. That being said, though, really good lead for them right now. They're just getting so much extra credit.
Oh!
That was a ridiculous trade, but you know what?
Great
Definitely in favor of Alomomola. I love the commitment there. Now they have a whole stock up for themselves. They're sitting mad confident right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Sonic can tack on damage really, really quickly. Like we said previously, he does have whiff punishes built into his kit, so he is able to link stuff together pretty consistently, I should say. Um, and we're seeing a Lomola now. You know, people. There's a saying that people tend to play their best or worst on their last stock, and I think we're seeing the former right now for Sansmo. Man, he's not overextending too much this time around. Just trying to play really, really cautiously around this Arsene deployed by Aloma Mola. And this is where the game pivoted last time, so I wonder if we're going to be seeing that again, Dara.
Yeah. Aloma Mola is like slowly starting to lose the lead as well. I feel like if they got the same this game is up being the long way, but
no jump! Oh my gosh.
Joker, baby, we're gonna be coming back from the depths of hell. I don't know. I've never played Persona. Gets it down here, tries to look for like another upbeat denial. Not able to panic quite yet though. Sets up that good dash attack, catches the jump out of shield. Double jump. That was like that was so risky. Like one really good hit, and that could have been a dead Sonic.
Yeah, right now we're just seeing Lomola try to wrap this up. That being said, you know, if Sansmo Man can take the stock right here, the disparity won't be too bad. He just got to manage to link this hit, but it's looking pretty grim for him.
No! But they
gotta jump. Oh no! That fade back was insane. The Joker's so skinny, you have to really hit the ledge with some precision. Even though magnet hands in this game are pretty generous, but like, that was scary.
Really, really like the use of Aegon though, just to cover themselves on the way back.
Oh, that's gonna be it!
And wheels it in, baby, with a 2-stock lead at 173%. Wow, that was
classic. Landing back air on shield into another back air, and that's gonna nail Loma Mola that game. Clutching on to the lead, saying you guys aren't getting this one right now. That puts St. John's in a lot better of a position than they had previously. I mean, they were still up, but like. Wow, Loma Mola really cleaning it up that game, just clinging on to those stocks for dear life, and you know, landed him an extra point. My man is now the second highest player right now on St. John's team, only being behind Thitko by 1 point.
And that being said, I'll be back in half a second as well. So hopefully I'll get here before the next game comes in. I'm so sorry. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
So yeah, we're going to be having Mr. Saturn versus Sam coming up next. Manhattan College really needs to make something happen here at this point because St. John's is now starting to break away with a bit of a lead this time. But in the meantime, while we wait for our next match, because I know these guys have been taking a little bit, let's see the package I just got. I don't know if y'all will enjoy this, but I ordered some merch from one of my favorite musicians, Mr. Joji. I love him. He's a great singer. He's probably my favorite artist out there. And we got a big haul right here, honestly. So while we wait for Dar to come back, I want to show you guys all the cool stuff I got. So, start off with this is congratulations. Now we've got a clothing haul on stream. We got this hat. I think I should take the sticker off this thing. But yeah, it's got the adjustable. We have a brim. We have an adjustable brim out here, which is pretty good. Also, the back of it is adjustable. It says Nectar on it. Pretty cool. It says I think Joji on the back. So pretty nice. I'm always looking for more caps to wear and stuff like that. I definitely have to fit this one a little bit differently, just because of my big head. But also, oh wow. So this one's made by the Classics. I have another hat literally just like this one. It just doesn't say Nectar or Joji on it at all, but pretty cool. What else we got in this haul right here? I'm surprised they shipped everything because they said it was going to be delayed. So we've got a shirt. I got all my shirts in double XL because I'm a big boy. Not like wide-wise, but tall-wise. So I also like my stuff a little baggier. Obviously, I'm going to be trying all this stuff on later. Did I get the spoon? I did not get the Joji spoon. I know exactly what you're talking about. I almost got the Joji honey, but I said no, I did not get the Joji spoon. That's so funny. Yeah, we got this shirt right here. It's got Joji's face on it. Right here, pretty cool. I think this will probably fit me. I wish I got the Joji spoon, honestly. I'd be eating with that every day.
Already?
having my cereal with the Joji spoon. How will I eat the Joji honey? I didn't get the Joji honey. I would have gotten it for free, but I decided
The Joji what now?
So, with Joji's new album, it's called Nectar. So
He released his own brand of honey.
he released his own brand of honey along with a spoon. You can eat it with. So there's a Joji spoon and a Joji honey, and I didn't get either because I was like, I don't know if I trust honey from a musician. Got another one, the Gimme Love Acid Wash T-shirt. It's got a pretty cool design on it. It says Gimme Love on the back, and it's got all this cool stuff on the front right here. Pretty cool shirt. I like the acid wash. I don't really have anything that's acid washed, so I like it a lot. And I think the final thing we got in this haul right here is the acid washed Gimme Love hoodie, because we got to have the hoodie to go with the shirt as well. Probably the best song on the album. Modus is really good too. I like pretty much all the songs on the album are bangers. Personally, Sanctuary is my favorite Joji song. But Gimme Love is great. So yeah, this is what the hoodie looks like. Pretty cool. I'll be wearing this around. Anyway, we're out here. Perfect timing to finish my haul. That was my haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, we're hopping into it right here. We got Young Link versus Sam's Falcon. Who is Mr. Saturn? So we got Mr. Saturn playing Young Link, repping the cheese milk tag. I don't know why. Just putting cheese and milk in the same word doesn't sound very appealing at all.
Yeah.
Versus Sam the Falcon. So.
Okay, this feels like hell for Captain Falcon, because Young Link's punish game is ridiculous. Young Link's zoning game is ridiculous. I don't know what Captain Falcon can do here besides just like gaslight once and jump in. This is going to be tough.
The hardest part always is getting in for Falcon, I feel like. Raptor Boost is pretty much his most reliable tool for getting in, but also dash attack is pretty good as well. His grab can be a little risky to land as well. But in terms of juggling Young Link, Falcon really doesn't struggle to do that at all if he can read the DI correctly and nail his punishes. Like, if Young Link is
such a good idea. They had such a good idea. Yeah, but sorry, continue.
If Young Link is off stage without a jump, it can be pretty easy for Falcon to kind of get an edge guard. That being said, Mr. Saturn doing a pretty good job of just walling Sam out thus far. Ooh, okay. I like the down smash just happened right there. Jesus.
No, I just love that. He just like walked towards and was like, nah, I'm out of here. Just backed away immediately. Cheesemake, how are you going to be able to get back on stage against Captain Falcon?
No, that's huge, but also...
Oh, no. No.
Very unfortunate.
No.
Very unfortunate for both players right there.
I love the use of cheese milk there right now. They're just doing it, they're using it as such a good keep-away tool. And we're seeing Sam just struggle to jump in to get in at all, as a matter of fact. And the only hits they're getting are like raw up airs, raw back airs, aka things that you can't really convert off at low percent.
Ooh, that was so good right there by Sam. I thought he dropped the combo right there, but managed to cover the last few hits with Bear. Pretty much fighting Captain Falcon is the testament to like how good you are at stuffing momentum. If you give a Falcon momentum, it can be really scary. Just because Falcon players, once they get comfy in their advantage state, it can be really hard to stop them. Because you've just got this giant athlete sprinting at you at high speeds.
Ooh,
that being said, Mr. Saturn.
Wow.
He's doing a great job right now of keeping Sam out, just staying super grounded, not getting anti-aired at all. Doing what Young Link does best, which is run away, shoot some projectiles, and deploy very quick areas.
Yeah, ooh, that gets the boomerang. Oh boy, that air dodge. They were like both kind of like at each other for a minute. I was like,
oh,
okay, baby, we have the game. So
he just
Captain
did it.
Falcon with Rage kind of makes his moves a little bit safer on hit at these percents. He can convert off of them easier to like down throw stuff is going to be easier. He can. I see a future where he brings this back. Long way, baby girl. That was my genuine response to that. I feel
okay though. Oh no, the Nair being an excellent combo breaking tool right there. Getting caught by the up smash. Still, not too much bleeding from Sam. Given that SD at the beginning of the game and the fact that he managed to clean up with that raw knee, that is really only 1 point added onto St. John's. But however, that is for the winning team, so the lead only grows bigger. And I don't know if I feel like St. John's has to literally play. They actually have some leeway still, a little bit, not too much left, but a little bit. If they can just close out these next 2 sets, they will win. You know, if they lose, however, it's not going to be pretty. So they literally can't drop any more games. That is kind of the benefits of this game type. It's like even if the other team has 3 or 2 W's with a game win included, you can still mount a comeback. You know, nothing is insurmountable.
I do think Sam had like a lot of the right ideas too.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I definitely see a future where they do make the second game and make the third game as well. I think everything is still, nicely within the realm of possibility for them. Just like one of the biggest things, like this advantage against Young Link is just so painful. I like some of the way that they're like being a little bit more reactive in advantage. Like they get a hit and they wait, right? Like they immediately stop. They want to react and see like what Young Link does. But I feel like they don't exactly know what option is going to cover what in that moment. Like that side B the wrong direction. Like, they baited out a couple of neutral airs a couple of times. They're just not like, they're not really ready to see what option, well, I'm so sorry. I'm blanking out on the tag. Mr. Saturn is gonna throw out. So I would just like to see them like go for a more all coverage option rather than something that's necessarily the optimal punish.
Yeah, honestly, you hit the nail on the head right there, Dar. I really can't add anything else to that. To be fair, but Sam. I want to see what he's capable of because this is a really crunch time. Like all the weight, pretty much of this entire crew battle, really rests on his shoulders for the rest of this set. Already doing a bit better of a job scrapping with Mr. Saturn. We're already seeing the anticipation too, and great ledge trapping as well.
Yeah, going for the corners out ledge is so good because you whiff that 2-frame, and then you can just go back into regular ledge trapping routine. You hit it, and then you cover that while catching that panic roll in. Mr. Saturn had no reason to go there, but Samson was just able to catch onto that so well.
Yeah, it looks like he's caught onto the rolling hazard of Mr. Saturn quite well, and managing to nail that first stock off really nicely. That was just a masterclass and good ledge trapping right there with Falcon. I just want to see Sam pretty much retain the momentum here. Can be hard against a character like Young Link that does have a lot of projectiles that are quite linear and speedy and cover quite a bit at the disposal.
What a pivot grab. That was fantastic. Wow, that bomb just still bounced.
The automatic whip punish. Ooh, that could be stock stolen right there. Jump going off. Oh no, the air. Why did he air dodge? I think he thought he might have had to. Oh, okay. So I think that was a buffered air dodge because he thought he might have had to tech the up B right there. Still, so important to wait to press your button.
He might have thought that it would have like sent him into tumble too, so he did like a preemptive air dodge.
Yikes.
This is unfortunate. Like I'm seeing Mr. Saturn like start to snowball again, really starting to pick up some momentum for themselves. Wow, not able to catch these jump-ins, getting a little bit too greedy with some of these whiff punishes, not nearly in the right place that they need to be to punish a whiff, Young Link up B.
Ooh,
oh
great,
boy.
Yeah.
Just had to wait. You just had to wait, man.
Yeah, it's true. You really don't have to commit to an option. If your opponent's charging a smash attack on stage, you can wait. You can wait, my man. And if you do get impatient, you can just do a ledge hop arrow or something like that, with a character like Young Link, who's like, he does have a lot of great advantage tools. Actually saving him right there, but only to kill him.
Saving him, kill him.
Young Link has a lot of great tools to make him a neutral monster in terms of like, yeah, he's light. He can get killed pretty quickly, but he can hold down the neutral really, really well with his arsenal.
Into up B. And boy, I don't know how that makes me feel, but good is not an adjective I'd use to describe that. Great catch on the whip get up attack there, just to be able to land an up smash. A little bit too late on the tech chase.
These down smashes trying to pay a lot of mileage right here. Samsam getting clipped by that up B right there, unfortunately. They have the right idea, though, trying to get the recovery on Mr. Saturn. All right, we're just going to see another ledge trap here. What option will he choose? He's going to choose a full hop down air from ledge to really clean it up for him. This is looking very scary for Samsam. One more good fair or good link from Young Link. It's going to spell curtains for my man. Oh, no. That shouldn't be it yet.
Yeah, no, not at all. That sends in a menacing.
No.
especially the misspaced up B.
Oh yeah.
That's tough.
You can control your drift on that pretty generously too, but I think my man was just scared he was maybe sent too bad of an angle. That thing also has good vertical though as well. But that is going to be the set right there, and unfortunately that is going to close the coffin right there on Manhattan College's chances of winning this career battle. Still though, they can opt to play for points. It was a good effort from Sam. Both games were only one stock differential, but unfortunately that's the game right there. That's just how it be. So yeah. Not much else to say about that other than unfortunate. But we've got Tendo and Probs coming up next. Tendo being quite a patient and reserved Fox coming from St. John's University. I'm not too sure who Probs plays. But
I see a Fox at laser camp, so I'm like, man, I love you. Absolutely. No. I do. I think it's good. I love camping. I do. I think laser camping is so smart. You have a fast projectile that just zooms across the screen.
Yeah.
Why aren't you using it?
I agree.
You know, why do rushdown mains always wanna jump in and press the golden faces on the controller? You don't have to. You don't have to. Just camp, please. Your character has some of the best mobility in the game and a fast projectile. Just pew them. You literally win that interaction for free. For free, you win that. You know, sure, it's a little bit of chip damage, but it piles on, baby. It piles on. It really adds up, and that's why I really enjoyed watching Tendo play last time. What can I say? You know what I mean, Sean? You know what I mean, Sean? I know.
Just shoot the gun.
Just shoot it. Shoot it. Do it. Press the trigger.
Whew. Wow, it has been quite a long day today, but we still got some more Smash action. I believe we have, what is it? 2 more blocks? Or no, 1 more block? 2 more. 2 more blocks after this one. So sit tight, ladies and gentlemen, because we got ourselves a good day. Got ourselves a good day of Smash Bros.
We ourselves a good day. Look at this in the chat. The Gambler might be evil. Camping is of the devil. You know what the devil is? Let me show what's devilish.
It's true.
This is my controller. Okay, let's get it out of the way. This is forward. We're gonna hold forward, right? That's evil. That's the work of the devil.
That's not evil. That's aggression.
That's
aggression. I like to see aggression.
In the right context, I love to. But every now and then I look at it, I'm like, damn, you just jumping in and pressing your buttons, baby. And that's why I like Tendo. Cheers.
I like Tendo's Fox too, honestly. Like, they definitely have a very interesting take on Fox that we don't really see at like top levels at all, but it works really, really well to their advantage, I gotta say. So, yeah, we will see what Tendo is capable of this time around, depending on the character that Probs has.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to be waiting for them to jump into the arena. So I guess in the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you to chat. Thank you to everybody from St. John's and Manhattan that has pulled up to watch their schools and support their teammates. I love seeing all the camaraderie take place. It's kind of pog.
Right, camaraderie pog champ. St. John's, though, really working hard today. I gotta say, Manhattan College did put up a very good fight. There were moments where we were gonna see the tides turned. However, dude, can the mod ban that bot in chat? Want to become famous? I already am. I'm a world famous collegiate esports caster. Okay, I don't need any more fame.
Yeah, we got
no autographs. No autographs, please.
Alrighty, so still got in the cheese milk.
Oh, okay. We got Snake versus Fox, a matchup that I honestly like. Both these characters are very, very good, but I haven't seen this matchup honestly too much.
Yeah, it's definitely not something I've seen quite a lot. I think up tilt's gonna be like really, really huge, especially like to catch Fox jumping in, which is kind of how he gets a lot of his kills off. And Fox really can't go off stage to try to challenge Cypher too much. I think this could be kind of rough with Fox.
My dude just hit like 3 sour spot dash attacks. That was really funny. Yeah, he's not stopping. You cannot stop my dude. He's out here.
Ooh, gets the grab. Really, really nice. Goes for a bit of stage control.
Okay,
games, but that's going to be so tough, especially when Cypher is going to be right above you and a Snake is air dodging to ledge. I don't think it's possible to actually like hit through that.
I think it can be. Like, you can clip Cypher pretty reliably with a lot of characters, depending on what option you pick. You just have to make sure you have the most disjointed option that you can use at the time at your disposal.
Ooh,
Really
what?
great angle right there from Tendo.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic angle. Gonna be like backing off a little bit, trying to catch a jump, but still gonna be stuffed out by that Cypher. Always looming, so menacing.
Okay, yeah, Props has the right idea that up tilt corner. I believe up tilt will kill Fox this percent. Fox is quite the light boy. The pitfall here, I feel like, is that Snake is going to survive for a while unless Fox is able to link himself into an up smash or a really well-placed bear. I feel like this gives Probs a lot more time to just navigate around and play defensively as he's been doing thus far.
Ooh,
that being said, getting called out right there.
Yep, just position himself right. You know, just really understood where they're going to be orienting themselves, how they're going to be mixing it up with all like those wacky universes. Setting up the tech chase, questionable grab, I think.
All right, and the coverage just sneaking by that mortar right there. Okay, down smash is being deployed. Excellent waiting. See, that I feel like is what should have been done before by
Ooh, tries to go for some ledge trunk shenanigans, but not going to be able to find them. Just forcing the grab, and right now this is a really good lead for Nintendo. I love how reserved and patient they are. They have like such a good understanding of like their characters' burst ranges.
Fox does have like quite a bit of burst at his disposal. Once he can get his hits linked in quite a bit, like he does do a lot of damage, and he's so fast that he can avoid danger at a lot. I think this is honestly one of the best ways to play Fox if you don't have like abnormal reflexes or reaction time or something like that. I think a reserved Fox is just as powerful as like a very aggressive read heavy Fox. And
oh, absolutely, and I think that applies to any character who's like really high mobility because they can burst in from like unexpectedly large distances. They can camp you out. They can run around you in circles. And right now that should have been up smash out of shield, I feel like, but not seeing it quite yet.
Yeah, but Tendo's patience is just paying so much dividends right now. Like, Probs really just can't get in at all, and you know that is one of the things that Snake does unfortunately struggle with, is that he kind of struggles to get in a little bit. His only option to really do well at getting in his dash attack, which can cross up, but it's more so used to catch landings or punish mashing or just kill when the opponent doesn't expect it.
And Tendo just struggled
Wow.
to knock off. Wow, I can't believe that wasn't even untouchable at that point.
Yeah, but that move is pretty strong too. I am surprised at that as well. Excellent down smash right there to punish the cross-up dash attack right there.
Yeah.
Love the patience from Tendo. Like, my man is just waiting. He's not being impulsive with a lot of his reads. He's really... My man is really...
Back off. F tilted and then just simply ran away. We knew the fact that the up smash was just going to be coming on its way down. He was so patient. And
Yeah,
his
like...
spacing on these recoveries is just immaculate.
He's just been waiting to react a lot of the time, too. He's just been really out-neutraling Probs a lot of the time. That being said, not being privy to that C4 placement right there, and is going to find themselves blown up and in the blast zone. Ooh, this is looking scary now.
Wow, that forward actually getting in between the hits of neutral air, that was a strange interaction to say the least. Nintendo going to be air dodging so aggressively back in again with these aggressive recoveries. I would like to see Probs like start to adapt to them, maybe hold shield a little bit. But not quite yet, I guess.
Oh boy. All right, though. Now this is... Nope. I feel like Tendo has to make something happen quick, because one well-placed Snake up tilt at this point will kill, That's the kind of power of Snake, is that he kind of lasts a lot longer than most of the characters. Given how heavy he is. Oh boy. Getting caught by the Nikita, holding in because they were doing side B that way. Gotta be very, very careful with how they decide to recover your excellent get-up attack right there. And the dash attack. Oh boy.
This is so scary.
So scary.
And like Fox isn't necessarily the best shot in the game. What are they going to be able to do here? Like just Probs is throwing out so many hitboxes at once. They're waiting for the whiff, but gave themselves a look.
That's it.
That's it, baby.
Yeah, 160-ish is around the range where down throw up tilt is pretty much true.
Yeah, 160 plus.
Oh man, Tendo played that so well too, but Probs just playing super defensive as well, not really giving up a lot of space as well. Like, Snake can take a lot of hits before he dies, and with a character who kills as situationally as Fox does, it can be kind of hard to erase Snake off. But wow, Prob's doing such a great job right there.
I think they played that really well. I think, I'm gonna say, I think Tendo played that really well, but I feel like towards like the end of the second and the third stock, we definitely saw where Fox struggles, and that is how are you going to be able to get a kill without nail up smash?
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's the
Fox's
thing.
win condition, his big win condition, is so linear, especially on a stage like Battlefield where you can really cover your head super easily. And just especially Snake, just able to total with projectiles. Fox needs a lead. He needs a parry. He needs a strong lead to be able to hit something like back air. And he was just struggling and struggling and struggling just to be able to get that stock off.
Yeah, for real. Like, and the whittling out on both sides, like I feel like Fox kind of loses the war of attrition a little bit. Like you have to have a lot of patience to find your kill opening with Fox as well. Um, it just comes down to like how well you can out neutral your opponent to find your win condition. I
Yep.
feel like that's just one of the biggest struggles for Fox, and if you can jump past that hurdle, you really will be excelling super hard as a Fox player. But it can be difficult. It can be so hard to find your way in a lot of the time.
Especially like when you consider like Fox, a lot of the things that Fox is good at, Snake is really good at avoiding. I kind of feel like, especially like being punished for recovery. I feel like Fox can't actually go
Yeah,
that.
no.
And like ledge trapping too. That's not to say that Fox's ledge trapping is bad, because it's not, but it's compared to, I feel like, a lot of the other members in the cast, it can be comparatively lackluster.
All right, so what stage will we have here? I wonder.
Hopefully something with a little bit more space overhead for yeah, PS2, much better choice, I think. Not having that third platform on top, a little bit more of an open stage, not as condensed. You can get those jump-ins now.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. These conversions. No.
Oh, what happened? Oh, he air
dodged.
dodged. Oh man,
Yeah.
the fear.
Oh boy.
Oh, this might
Speaking
be where it falls apart. This might be where it falls apart.
Yeah, that down air is so menacing. That move is so fascinating. Shield hooks, up tilt into the up smash. Good dash back just to be able to get away from that reflected one.
I want to see more rapid jabs coming out from Tendo. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me eat my words real quick. What a conversion by Tendo right there.
These tech chases are so good. These jab blocks are so good on Tendo's part.
Tendo's clean. He's definitely clean with it. It's always a treat to see really good Fox play, because I feel like he is one of the harder high to top tiers to play in this game. Like, he has a very simple kit at his disposal, but I feel like to truly master it, you have to be good at reading situations quite a bit and reacting accordingly.
Yeah, definitely like one of the more difficult characters to play in the cast, able to successfully get that recovery with the back air. This is looking like his game. There's really no other way around it. This is his game.
Oh boy. Oh, the recovery. Great recovery right there. Yeah, Prob's kind of getting smoked out this game with that first stock being dropped quickly. And the fact that Tendo still has all three of their stocks, all two of their stocks, I should say.
Stocks, yeah.
Still, though, like a really good lead being established by Tendo. It makes the trading game against Snake a lot easier if Fox has more trades to work with. Because against Fox, you do want to opt to trade a lot of the time, because his frame data is quick. But if you can trade with him in terms of blows, like, he goes down quicker just because of how light he is in comparison to Snake. But right now, Tendo not letting anything slip by his defenses right now. Holy moly.
And that back air is not going to come quite yet. Fox struggled so much. But this time, the down smash hitting so low under the ledge. It's beautifully played. Tendo taking that with a very confident two stock.
That was good.
That was really spicy. That was spicy, man.
So that's how it's gonna be. And we're moving into yet another game 3. We've had game 3s almost all of this this crew battle, except for Mr. Saturn versus Samson, which was honestly looking slated to go to a game 3. So really good stuff to both schools on this one. It just happened that St. John's managed to win the interactions and adapt just a little bit better. But Manhattan College has quite a solid roster of players, I must say, with some great character diversity, mind you. So, they should not be ashamed of this L whatsoever.
Definitely. I just think overall, Tendo just outplayed Probs. Besides that, like, first stock, which was just unfortunate. I think that's the best way to chalk that up. Tando just outplayed props every step of the way.
Yeah, for real. Like that looked like my man got worked. My man got worked quite a bit.
I'm curious. Do you think UConn DQ'd, or are they still in it for today?
I think they're still in it. They just wait, no, they FF'd. Yeah, that's it. UConn forfeited. Wow.
Okay. So
examinations. So it looks like I don't know if we're taking a break or if they're.
Yeah, this is going to be like the last game for a while. We're going to be cutting it to a break afterwards.
Okay.
For Fairfield and Marist College, of which Fairfield actually does not have any players. Yeah, so who knows if they're going to be okay. That would be unfortunate if we get 2 DQs in a row again. Ugh, I would hate that. Really thinking about their stage with this one. Consulting.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you got to think real hard because PS2 is honestly pretty good for Fox. Honestly, like not too much. Well, it is one of the bigger stages, I'd say, but like the low ceiling makes it a lot better. Side blast zones. It's just like it is the quintessential starter in this game. And Fox also has some good stages too. Triplats are still very, very good for Fox. Anything with platforms, pretty much.
Yeah, anywhere where they could just like sort of get around there, sort of turtle under the plats, really prevent jump-ins. Already immediately going to Kalos, not the stage that I would have expected it in the slightest, but immediately establishing stage control with such a confident dash attack too.
Oh boy. So Kalos, I know, is a very heavily favored stage just for a lot of Fox players, just based on the fact that they can recover with a little bit more ease, since riding the stage and not getting stage spiked is beneficial for them. Not to mention that, like, I feel like they deal with the open space a lot better. You can really vary your tempo and timing with when you decide to come in and when you decide to like kind of fade back. So I want to see how Tendo handles that. But this is also pretty good for Snake too, given how big the blast zones are, along with how big the stage is, because it allows Snake to live for quite a long time.
So Tendo, I feel like is quite at the deficit here. Just waits for that one overextension though, just to be able to get the whiff punish, and already is piling on so much damage. Tries to go through the jab block stuff, not able to find it quite yet. Hitting Snake out of that smash. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but boy oh boy did he get exploded for it.
Yeah, we're seeing luckily Tendo making this deficit up quite a bit. Probs, I gotta say, has been doing such a good job of just kind of chilling, not getting a little flustered when he was doing a lot of dash attacks and approaching quite a bit to the start of the set. But once he started getting checked really hard for it, he decided to adapt and kind of reined it in a little bit. Playing a bit more defensively. Loving these grenade pulls.
Coming in so clutch, because that would have been the up tilt out of shield. I feel like that grenade sort of saving Tendo.
Oh boy.
Yep, can't say for there, baby.
Oh, this is so scary. Tendo pretty much on their last legs for this stock as that full nair converts into that kill right there, bringing us right back to it. I would say this is a crucial set for Manhattan just because it can increase the amount of points they have. I don't think the wins overall matter as much as the amount of points you accumulate during these wins. I feel like I could be completely wrong about that, but regardless,
it could be.
That was a weird interaction right there. Oh boy.
We just sort of catching these grenades and just playing around with them over and over again. We're not seeing like a whole lot of lazy play this time around.
I think that might be why.
That was the first time I saw that this game. Oh, that was amazing. I love that. That animation is hilarious.
Oh my. Okay. Getting back into it once again. It's looking spooky scary. Okay, trading right there. This next stock swings the momentum of this entire game so hard. Managing to chase that.
Missing those techs. I feel like with every single drag down fail, every single melee props, please don't miss those techs against Fox, baby. You can't do that.
Even if you do make the tech too, it's like if the Fox reacts like correctly, they can still chase down for the up smash kill if they predict it correctly. The double F smash gonna be getting punished right there by that up tilt. Now this is the set point right here. So whoever takes the stock wins this one.
And again, Snake has no damage to putting on obscene amounts of damage quickly. Couple of grenades, couple of trades, and all of a sudden you got killed. Puissant runs off the stage, up, throws the grenade into the blast zone, and says, "You know what? I don't need you. Get out of my pocket, buddy."
I like how Tendo's been backing off and not trying to fade in with these aerials a lot of the time. I feel like it can be really, really lethal if Fox decides to drift in, especially against a character with as much burst as Snake. That being said, it's looking like kind of curtains for Probs if he can't tidy this one up.
No,
doubt.
and the
Nice.
setup attack. Ugh. And just like that, Tendo taking it last stock pretty confidently though. I feel like Probs just like missed out on like a lot of the technical aspects.
Yeah.
We saw mistext. That's how Tendo was able to get on so much damage so quickly.
Not only that, but missing ledge also on the air dodges out of
True.
Cypher. I think those are very, very crucial as well. It just seemed like both players played really well that set. That was a super good set, but I feel like Prob's starting to fall apart just a little bit defensively. In terms of managing his disadvantage well, and Tendo took full advantage of that. And that will be the final set of this block. So St. John's clutching onto almost every single set. I think the only one that was dropped was No Mill versus Cross. So Cross is going to be your MVP for Manhattan College. Meanwhile, the MVP coming out for St. John's is going to be Thitko with a very, very impressive 7 points being put on. So that will be it for St. John's and Manhattan College, leaving the final score at 24-8. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out, but thank you guys so much for joining us for this block. If you've enjoyed the stream, please make sure to follow EGF SSBU on Twitch, and also follow the technical director at House of 3000 here today. You can also follow him at $1 billion for his very active Twitter account. You can also follow Daramgar at twitter.com/DaramgarSmash. You can also follow her at twitch.tv/Daramgaria. That's Daramgar with IA at the end of it. If you like the words that have been pouring out of my mouth this entire block, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/fan9s. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/fan9s, and also on YouTube at youtube.com/fangplays. I just uploaded a video where I rate Smash merchandise from people such as Ludwig, Bestness, Panda Global, and Spiff Space. So if you like clothing, maybe check that out a little bit. I think I worked pretty hard on that video, so it'd be nice if some people could put their eyes on it. Anyway, guys, anything else that you gotta say, Dara?
Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. We might be back at 9 o'clock, so we're gonna be on quite the intermission until then. So hang tight. Tune into twitch.tv/official EGF for some more Super Smash Bros. Action until then. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care.
Yep, for now, we're just going to go offline and host the other stream. We'll be back
Word.
at 9 with Farfield versus Marist. Unfortunately, Yukon forfeited, but we had a pretty good crew battle there. No DCs at all.
Good job, by the way, Dill. You did a great job.
Thanks. So yeah, see you guys at 9.
Sean, you sounded so upbeat.